In a previous video, I showed you how to get all the bolts off of this. Now I'm going to show you how to actually pull it off. Oh wait, I got one more bolt back here. This one's a booger. It is right there, and it's covered partially with this plastic. So let me get that out. What was that? Bumper cover off. Whatever it was, it got, oh, it was right here. Oh, she broke this when she got stuck in the mud, and it just broke off. So what in the world was that supposed to do? Oh, okay, it helps support the bumper. This one's already cracked. See how it's broke right there? So this is the transmission cooler right here, and this is where I believe the leak is coming from. So on here, gonna have to remove this. And there's this plastic cover here. This one's loose. But over here, and straight down right here. There's this. And so you want to pull it back and then squeeze. It's going to be hard because I'm going to block the light. Let me get this one off first. So much plastic. It's great for the manufacturer because they just, you know, pop it all in place. But if you're having to deal with it, it's not. There it goes. That's what I was trying to push sideways to get it to come out. Okay, it's just plastic, so just be careful if you can. It will, a lot of it's brittle and it'll break right off. Okay, this thing is still being held in here, and it's another piece of plastic. So same thing as like that plastic tab that sticks out. Just squeeze it on both ends somehow and get it to come out. See that? You have to squeeze it on that end like this and pull it out. Same thing over here. And it's hard for me not to get in the way of the camera because I just have to. Okay, so I took a pair of needle nose, or you can take a screwdriver and just push on that plastic tab and then pull while you're doing it. And it'll come loose. What I gotta do is bend this back. Look how dirty that is. See how dirty and greasy? That's coming right from here. It's not coming from the fittings. Of course, I have to deal with that shortly. But let me show you how to get this thing out. See, it's kind of just sitting in here. So I'm pulling this back. Now, in order to get all of this, there's 2 bolts down here at the bottom I can remove. But I can just bend this back. And see this plastic tab? Pick that up. Look at that. It's already coming loose. And there's another one up here. All held in by plastic. And that one does not want to let go. It's literally pulling it up. So this thing's damaged already. I'm going to get a flathead and try to pry it up. 1 and 2. And come forward. There. See, it's loose. Same thing over here. I gotta remove it. Let me get some brake cleaner so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, there it is. Look, it comes off. And there's got to be a way to move this plastic out of here. Finally got it. Now, this is what is holding this in place. I don't know, it looks like a mushroom. And the way I did it, I was able to get up underneath it and just twist it and it pulled out. So here's in real time. All right, try to get a small screwdriver in there and then just pull up. And then, sorry, my hand's in the way. There it is. And then the lines can disconnect just like that. Up, and that's why I had a pan underneath there. And you notice this was came right loose. Oh, let's go ahead and finish getting this out of the way. Well, as soon as I figure that out. There. Ah. Easy as pie. There's a leak somewhere. In fact, can't really tell where it's coming from. I mean, it's obviously coming from here. Oh, see all that stuff now and see where it was coming from. Really built up. That transmission cooler was sitting right here, so it was just leaking down on this condenser. I mean, if your air conditioner is gone out, it'd be a good time to replace a condenser. I'm just saying, radiator, the whole shebang. But anyway, let me go ahead and clean this off. Definitely cool better if you don't have so much oil buildup on it. Nope. Don't get in your eye. This stuff burns. Oops, sorry. It's just brake clean. Okay, the new one goes in the same way the old one, well, in reverse order. So this one is bigger than the original. Yes, here's the original, and it's bigger. And a bigger cooler, it's better because more fluid gets cooled off. Cooler transmission, happier transmission. But this will also replace this plastic junk with metal. And it has all the fittings and attachments and spaces where it needs to go. See, that part slides down, everything runs through that hole there, so it's all good. So all I have to do is just get this lined up over here carefully. And there is a spot here for this to go through the plastic. I'm going to push down, pop that in place. Oh, but I goofed up. I'm supposed to slide it into the slot. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, this will sit right there, and then this will pop in place. All right, and then on the other side, same thing. It's hard to see. It slides into this little bracket down here, and then it pops in place there. Just got to get it lined up just right. Well, don't break it, Brian. Let's get it lined up. That's lined up. This plastic is being a pain. See, is that lining up? Yeah. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, just had it lined it up just right. Now, most important part. Take these off. These are quick connects. That little mushroom shaped spring, whatever you call it, in a keeper. All you got to do is just slide the replacement, slide it, pop it in there. There, it's in. Same here. Yeah, there, popped in place. That's all you got to do. Now all you got to do is just replace all of this stuff. Like I said, lots of plastic. Plastic. Okay, that's where it needs to be. And where's that other piece? Kind of locked it in place. Here it is. Okay, it will go just like this. So feed it through there, feed the bottom in there, and then push. Snap it in place. Going back together is quick, but again, I kind of like, I don't kind of, I like it. Get rid of as much plastic as you can and replace it with something that's actually durable. There's a new one. That's it. That's fixed. All I got to do is put the bumper cover back on, reverse where I took it off, and then this thing is ready to go back on the route and do its thing. Where am I? Here we go. The 4 Torx that sit on top, just gonna put them in by hand just to hold the bumper cover up in place while I wrangle it into its other positions. Okay, now the hardest part is get the sides on, and then everything else is easy. So we got to go over this black plastic piece, and then push in. Don't forget your wheel skirt. Put that back where it belongs. Now remember, there's 2 Phillips head screws, one here, and you got that 10mm bolt that is a monster to get out. So it's going to be a monster to put back in. Going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. Again, here's this plastic brace. Get the bumper cover over it. And a good, just, palm hits on it, pushes it in. And again, wheel skirt in. Now, if I'm going to be completely transparent, if you want to be able to get this 10mm bolt in here easily, you have to remove this whole wheel skirt. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so I just dealt with it till I got it in. Or got it out, now I'm going to get it in. And basically, that's all you do. It's just put your bolts back in, and you're done. So, Mailman Mechanic, you can do this on your own vehicle and save a ton of money. See you at the mailbox.